Hi friends, in the previous video, we saw how reluctantly Arjuna seeks guidance from Krishna to get a good direction. In verse 2 of chapter 2, Krishna says, "My dear Arjuna, how has this dejection overcome you in this hour of crisis? It does not fit to a noble person. It is disgraceful and does not lead to the higher abodes." Every teacher expects his student to score 100%. Every parent wants his child to score 100%, and every manager expects 100% output from his employee. But what does the manager do when the employee suddenly gives up and fails to perform his allocated job, not because of lack of skill, but because of an attitude problem? The manager is taken aback and could be at a total loss as to what is to be done to sort this out. When Arjuna was in this situation, Krishna, the brilliant mentor, straightaway plunges into action to take the remedial measures. This is where mentoring comes to the picture. Mentoring is essentially about helping people to develop more effectively and is a relationship designed to build confidence and support the person who is being mentored so that they are able to take control of their own development and work. There is no time for goodies or a pep talk here. Krishna first begins by inducing in Arjuna a hunger for knowledge, and Krishna, the professional he is, takes charge of the crisis situation and questions his mentee, the disciple, as to what has happened to him. Krishna asks, "Arjuna, where has your bravery oozed out? Where have your talents and the innumerable weapons you have acquired over a period of time vanished?" This question from Krishna contains several indications and tries to make Arjuna understand that such a stand by him would bring disgrace to the entire evolved and cultured community. Rather than comforting him, Shree Krishna makes Arjuna uncomfortable about his current state. We all feel uncomfortable when we are confused because it is not the natural condition of the soul. That feeling of discontentment, if properly channeled, can become a powerful impetus to search for true knowledge. The suitable resolution of doubt helps a person acquire a deeper understanding than before. Thus, God sometimes deliberately puts a person in turmoil so that he or she may be forced to search for knowledge to remove the confusion. And when the doubt is finally resolved, that person reaches a higher level of understanding. This question from Krishna is similar to that from an employer to an employee who has been looked after well but who does not perform up to the expectations. Questions are bound to be asked to that employee because he has the potential and is expected to perform well. Krishna helps Arjuna to analyze himself and to bring out the reasons for his non-performance. However, it is not uncommon in the present world of business to accuse and find fault with a capable employee the moment his performance dwindles without ascertaining as to what has gone wrong with him. But not Krishna, who as a real mentor does not find fault with Arjuna, but tries to make him understand his real worth and makes him search for knowledge that would help him. This is an excellent lesson every supervisor, manager, and CEO has to learn for man management, especially on how to deal with non-performing employees. While Krishna helps Arjuna to analyze himself and to acquire knowledge, Arjuna continues to pour out his agonies as a demoralized person who has lost his self-esteem and says, "It's better to live in this world by begging than to enjoy life by killing these noble elders who are my teachers. If we kill them, the wealth and pleasures we enjoy will be tainted with blood." Arjuna believes that if he indulges in this heinous act of fighting the war and kills his elders and relatives, his conscience will not allow him to enjoy any of the fruits of his action. Is this not an escape or running away from problems? This can be related to the coke and bull story that a non-performing employee comes out with as excuses whenever they are questioned for not achieving the set goals. It's no doubt that Bhishma Pitamaha, Acharya Drona and his other teachers who are now part of Kaurava army were all upholders of dharma. But here we cannot find fault with a common man if he accuses these eminent persons as adharmis or wrongdoers as they failed to uphold righteousness when Draupadi's modesty was challenged by Kauravas, and that they are to be punished. That is why the great warriors like Arjuna are assembled in Kurukshetra with their lean army against Kauravas' hefty one. Arjuna was initially impatient and could hardly wait for the final moment. But suddenly he forgets all those things and holds his elder relatives and other teachers in high esteem. Arjuna's love for his relatives, reverence for his elders, and thoughts on dharma would have been admirable had they not sprung from confusion and fear and had been articulated in a different place and time. Peacetime philosophy when the enemy has entered one's land, or cross-border firing when peace talks are in progress, both are inappropriate. In reality, what Arjuna tells Krishna here are lame excuses to camouflage his weakness. That is why Krishna shot the question very aptly as to where these weaknesses have come from. Hi friends, in the next video, we can see the other verses or slokas, how desperately Arjuna wants to justify his decision on inaction and how Krishna tackles them. Till then, take care and bye.